Yes, I am Dee, your stewardess, for a fun-filled ride of everything WW and personal points. Buckle up, people. It's going to be a fun one. And if you're new here, welcome. We do these lives several times a week, and we chat it all out because sometimes typing it makes you feel a little bit better. I'm just pulling up the chat so I could read it and not be blind. Hello, everyone. Welcome. And I have my doggy cup. It says, "The road to my heart is paved with paw prints." Ain't that the truth? I think my head's cut off. There we go. My goodness, it's flying in the room tonight. Hello, everyone. Hello, 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 and welcome to the Personal Points Hotline chat. I am Dee, your hostess with the leastest. So, it's been quite a day. It's been a Monday. I don't know about you guys, but it's been a Monday for me. So, I'm targeting my haircut. So, yeah, this hot stuff just. But welcome. Why am I not? I don't have a picture here. I'm not sure why, but it just spins for me. It's kind of annoying. Not that I would see anything but myself. So honestly, I don't mind the spinning. Oh, there I am. Now I'm frozen with my eyes shut. There's always a good one. So welcome. First time here. Welcome, Jean. Anybody else their first time that I might have missed because everybody came in at I think the bus let off. Let me see. Anybody else mention it was our first time? You're here, Karen. That's wonderful. The time change is a bit different. I understand that. I have people here that come from Scotland, the Netherlands, Australia. No, England. Esther's here. She's from England. We have a few UK people that come. Oh, it's Cindy's first time, too. Welcome, Cindy. Oh, Rhonda's going to her meeting tonight. Nettie, it's her first time, too. Welcome. I was lurking on YouTube. I say that all the time, but I film my lurking. I just had a fabulous dessert tonight. I had one of my Charlie the PB Factory little cup thingies. Oh, they're so good. Oh, the pumpkin bars are one of my favorites. Awesome. Well, welcome, everyone. If anybody has any questions, sometimes the chat flies, and if I miss it, I do apologize. I've been waiting for you, Miss Lorianne. You sound like you've had quite the week. Lily's dark chocolate brown bag chips are 0. Shut the front door! No! How much? How many are 0? I know 13 are 0. Pat, now, is it more than 13? Just saying. You gained 6 pounds? How the heck was that on purpose? Whiskey. Oh, Lorianne, are you making up from lost time? Are you making up from some lost time? Did you see my post in the Facebook group? I found my Christmas cookie. Apparently I ordered it. I don't know how long I've had it. But my son goes, "Oh, Mom, look what was in the box." It's sad that you don't know how much skinny syrup you actually have. So that's why I posted it. No. So you just gained 6 pounds? Have you been on plan this week? You gained 3? Well, you said you were eating, Sue, because you had the points. Is that correct? See, I don't eat a lot of 0-point foods, hence my problem. I eat a lot of pointed foods. So I very rarely have that many points left over. Oh my gosh, Lily's is 0? Well, I know 13 are 0. But I didn't know more than that were 0. Aw, thank you, Lori Ann. Sometimes husbands cause us to have too much whiskey. I do understand that. I know I need Skinny Syrups Anonymous. Sorry. It's sad when you have one you didn't even know you had. That's a bit nuts if you ask me. The Jordan's French toast. I've seen that. Wait, yes. 26 is 2 points. Well, then that's no deal. That's no new deal. Because used to be 13 were 0, 30 were 1, and 60 were 2. That was the old brown bag plan. I don't have any here. Normally I have a bag sitting over here because I'm a little obsessed. Lily's not mini anymore. Well, the brown bag are the smaller ones. Oh, you're renewing, Joni, or are you trying to freewheel it? Weight does fluctuate. So yeah, I always try to say this. I have weeks where I have gains, and I've been a model WW member. I've done everything I could. So I don't always Skating doesn't always shock me all the time. Yes, the minis are 13 for 0. Yes, that's nothing. Yeah, that's what they've been. I thought maybe they got like more for 0, but 13 or 0. I think 30 something or 1 and 60 something or 2. Well, maybe it's too many oat bakes. I always say the biggest thing people always say is change up what you're eating. Change up, change up, change up. I would suggest maybe giving up oats as a 0 point food and moving on to something else and have to count your oats. Oh, I track bites. Okay, that makes sense. Now remember, you can't get more points than you burn. So don't think that, oh, they're giving me too many points, because apparently I've heard that's what WW told me. I was at 1.4. Like I said, sometimes it's not really food related. It's just that's what you would. I mean, I think it's like a cop out statement, but honestly, I've had weeks where I've gained several weeks in a row, and then all of a sudden I can't really explain it. Yeah, sometimes I always say take pictures, take measurements. Sometimes it isn't always about the scale. I know that's a hard thing. I know that's what we look for. Oh, I think that the new plan has really helped a lot of people's mindset. And it's funny, I said in my vlog today that either people love it or they hate it. I have not heard anybody in the middle. Like they either love it or they hate it. Oh, I hate the new plan. I love the new plan. I'm obsessed. I hate the new plan. It's the worst thing ever. So yeah. It's honestly, we have to have a baseline of what we're supposed to eat a day. I don't think it's changed that much. They did curtail the 0 point foods with this plan, as they probably should have. I do think 300 is a little bit too much. Oh, okay. Well, so much for that theory. I was not a 0 point food. I was, chicken, eggs, fruit, and vegetables. Are you eating? I know it sounds really weird to say this, but you said you were leaving points in the bank. Are you eating enough? And I know that sounds really stupid to say that, but honestly, I wasn't, and I was gaining weight. I was eating 1,200 calories, and I was not eating enough for the amount of calories I was burning for the, I don't work out hard, but yeah, you have to, it's a balance. Hey, Beverly, welcome, first timer again. Welcome, another first timer. Good evening. So yeah, so what I'd like to say is, and I did this in September 1st. We had a big kickoff on my Facebook group called Just Follow the Plan. And I say that because sometimes, and most of us, including myself, I put myself right in that category, do not follow the plan correctly. We follow our version of the plan. Like, well, I want this and I want that. And, well, like me, I had pork roast tonight, and I said, I don't count pork roast, but maybe I should count pork roast. I did have the points for it, so I did actually put it in my tracker, but I normally don't count lean pork roast. Pork is the other white meat in my mind. But maybe we should do what Weight Watchers tells us to do, exactly the way Weight Watchers tells us to do. Instead of saying like, oh, maybe I should only count water. I freewheel and say, well, I count my tea. Yeah, I have that right, but that's not how they're presenting it. So maybe I should be more diligent in how I follow if I'm not happy with the way the scale looks. And sometimes it's just doing what it's in the app. eating your points and doing your workouts and drinking your water and doing the things that the plan tells you to do. Eat your vegetables, gain a point. It's gearing us to eating more vegetables, drinking more water, and moving more. The three things that we really should be doing. Yes, we did that before. But I always say sometimes we don't do it. As much as I'll be the first one to admit, I don't. I do Denise's version of the plan. I've been successful thus far following Denise's version of the plan, but when I have weeks that I don't, maybe I should just follow the plan instead of freewheeling it. Because when you just think, well, I got this, I can count my tea. It's not going to matter. Maybe, Denise, it might matter. Maybe you need to drink more water. Well, today I did half and half. You'd be proud of me. I did half water and I did half tea. So I drank less tea and more water. So you'll all be proud of that. Because I could be, I don't know everything. Yeah, and I think sometimes we expect ourselves to be perfect. We expect that scale to go down every week, and when it doesn't, we think, what did I do wrong? Why didn't it go down? What did I do? Did I eat too much? Did I not move enough? Did I drink too much soda? I did weigh in. I weighed in on Saturday, and I lost 2.6, I think. Yeah, what if WW is right? What if maybe it should be just plain water? They have scientists to back them up. Who do I have? My hips, that's it. So I always say, we can't complain when we don't do what the program... That's why you don't hear me complain when I go, it is what it is. Because for me, it is what it is. Because I know I wasn't as diligent as they tell me to be. So I know that when I have things that happen, that's why I go like this. Because I know I wasn't 100% the way I should be. You can make yourself crazy. You can. Because you do this, this, and this, and you expect this. But did you do this, this, and this the way they said to do it? I mean, in our minds, it feels like it's the same. So why doesn't it have the same results? It's a fine line some days. And some days, following our own plan does work. Most days it works. But then there's some weeks that it's like, oh, heck no. That's a good one. Just because you can does... Oh, I love saying... That's one of my famous lines. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. That's a good one. Yes. I mean, I love putting clothes on. Right now, my denim skirt that you showed me... I showed off last year doesn't button. So my goal is to get back into that denim skirt. I can get it up. It's just so much. I mean, I could probably lay on the bed and get it up, but that's not realistically getting it up, is it? That's like faking it out. I used to be able to get it up before just, now I'd have to lay on the bed flat. You remember those days? So let me see. I always cut my calories, use all my daily points. $1,200 calories, Wisa, doesn't seem like I did take a course, but I don't know if that's actually, it doesn't seem like a lot of calories. I know for me, my size, my weight, I have to have 1,400 for weight loss, 1,800 for maintenance. So 1,200 I would be way under, and yeah. Yeah, I always wear the same thing for weigh-in. That's why my weigh-in video, I have the same clothes on. My black leggings and my gray tank top, and I usually have my sweater on because I'm cold. Oh yeah, jeans don't lie. Hey, Luigi. Yeah. So my goal is to get that skirt back on. I should say it's on. I just need to get it buttoned without laying on the bed. I'm like, I knew that was going to happen because it fit like a glove last year. So I'm like, No room for, yeah, it is what it is. I used to have a special weigh-in bra because I didn't want to weigh in my underwear. You do what you do. But now I bite the bullet and wear the underwire because the girls need to have, they were hanging too low. Denim is not your friend. It's not forgiving at all. Denim does, this denim has no stretch in it. There's some that do, but no stretch in it. So just know you're not alone. It is what it is some days. Yep. Somebody said, "What are you wearing?" I said, "You see me?" I said, "Did you notice every weigh-in video? I'm usually in my gray tank top, my black leggings, and usually a sweater because I'm cold. Because let me tell you something, tank top is cold in winter. I do go to the same scale. In fact, there was 2 scales open this week. They were expecting an influx. And he says, "You can come here." I'm like, "I'd rather wait for that one." Oh, they're all the same. I don't really believe that. I said, "I'm fine right here. I don't mind waiting." Good. Oh, the metal in the leg. Well, you can't like leave that home though. See, I can leave the bra home. Might scare people, but I can leave it home. Oh, I wouldn't breathe in the skirt. It was uncomfortable. Lori Mashburn's corn stuffed tortillas. How did I miss those? My feet is so heavy. I apologize if you leave me something that I don't see it. That I can't even make it in time. Especially this week has been crazy. I didn't even film a video today. I was too tired. I said, "I'm taking the day off." Darn it, I did. I took the day off. I thought, you know what? I put a vlog up. We'll go live. That's good enough. You guys, you can have too much of me. Having a pink party this weekend. We are checking for pink underwear. Lorianne. Hi, Felicia. Well, welcome. Are you on WW? Maybe just, and yet we're in the same day. It is disheartening. I totally get it, especially with a new plan. You look for that pat on the back, that scale to go down. I get it. Um, Underwires are required. Oh, I hear you. Um, I wish I could sit there and say, well, it was wrong. But like I said, it is a blip in time. We don't really know. I mean, I'm a person who does not get weighed every day. I don't get weighed at my meet. Well, I do get weighed at home before I leave for my meeting. That's the only time I get on the scale. I don't get on the scale any other time during the week. Nope. Because I have to be better if I don't know what I weigh. That's just what works for me. You're going to meet Melody on Saturday. Wasn't that fun? Bye-bye. I had hope for her. I had hope. You definitely should post a picture. That'd be so cute. I haven't even started Christmas shopping. I was up 0.6. Yeah, well, I kicked out Felicia. Sorry. Peeing at a bus stop's not something seems kosher conversation in here. It'll be hummus chips and came from the show that. Oh, I'm telling you, everything is going to go up on those kinds of foods. Oh, wow. That's a lot of work though, Tamara. I mean, I'm just gonna have to be better behaved. I make my own chips, as we know, because any kind of chips you're just not going to get a deal on. And I did tell you that the Toria Family Bakery's lavash, what used to be 3 points, is now 2, same as Joseph's. Because she mentioned about peeing, and I didn't think that was quite good. I don't think she's a troll. I don't think anybody would put that in a group chat. Just my observation. Yeah, we all know. Well, here's the thing, and I was going to post it in the group. I scanned a bag of pretzels, and the pretzels in the bag, I got more than those little mini bags. I'm really not quite sure what's up with that. Well, I bet Starbucks. I mean, well, when you hear from my meltdown last night when oat milk went up to 6 points a cup? I love oat milk lattes. I love it. If you've never had an oat milk latte, oh my God, they're so good. But 6 points for a cup of milk? Yeah, I can't do it anymore. It was 4 points, and I did it a couple of times, but yeah, I can't do 6. Oh, that's good. The oatmeal went down. Thank you, Luigi. I think your granola could go down, because the good fats went up. So if that's a good fat in that granola, it might. So, just saying. They are, Charity. I'm telling you. Oh my gosh. Matcha oat milk lattes and chai. But 6 points, it's really a little too steep for my blood. It just is. You can get the sugar-free at Trader Joe's has it. I think you save 2 points. It's probably going to be 4 now for the unsweetened. Granola? I'll have to check my granola. Because I have a couple different. I have a kind and I have the other one. The Julian's granola. I want that one down. Wouldn't that be fun? I know my powdered peanut butter went down. I scanned it. I put in the calculator, and I put half a serving is 0. So 1 tablespoon of the powder is 0 on my apple. So I had a 0-point snack, y'all. I was like, yeah. And yes, my fruit is 0 because I had to go back. So I'm trying to eat more fruits since I have it for 0. So I had half a banana and an apple today. I've had a good day. Had a good day. Got some water in. Got a whole cup of veggies with lunch and a whole cup with dinner. I earned 7 activity points. That's 7, 8, 9. I earned 10 points today. So instead of having 17 points, I had 27. Nothing wrong with that. You gotta work the program. Kind and mini stayed the same? Okay. I don't know. Anybody scan the barbells? Did they go up or down? They were 5, I believe. I do know that some of the Built Bars went down. Oh, thank you, guys. I know the peanut butter brownies 4 points. I know the coconut brownie chunk was 5 and is 4. So I'm a little bit excited about that one. Well, see, that's the whole idea. Fill you up on fibers, veggies, and water. It isn't fun, though. Vegetables are not fun. I do agree with you there. Vegetables are not fun. But trying new ones and using them maybe as dippers. Like I make a really good sriracha carrot dip. It's kind of like a carrot hummus. And it's made with carrots, sriracha, and non-fat Greek yogurt. And maybe garlic, I don't really remember. But it's all 0. So that's a way I'm not a huge fan of carrots, but that's how I get my carrots in. Oh, the little dash. I know. I love the little dash. Look at you, Mary. That's a lot of steps, girlfriend. Some GNCs do have them, Chris. Not all of them. So check your local GNC, I would say. Would be my only advice. It's either GNC or online at BuiltBar.com. And if you order on BuiltBar.com, I get you 10% off. They're on Amazon as well, but you don't get the 10% off on Amazon. But you do get the shipping with. But I think they don't have the big variety, and you can't build your own box. Yeah, the cereal is so not worth it. It's a shame. I mean, people rave about that magic spoon. I just can't see spending $10 on a box of cereal that will only last me like 4 times. Thank you, Luigi. The bill, I think I put, it did come up 3. I put it in the calculator and I think it comes up 4. I think. I think that's what I did because 3 seemed unbelievable because it's peanut butter. So I put it in the calculator. Oh, that's great. Make sure you post your picture, Lorianne, in the group. Oh, Ellen, I love when they have that 3 for. Hey, Pat J. Oh, I love the lavish chips. I'm telling you, they're it's more like because it's a chip and a cracker, but they're really good. You could change up the flavors by what you sprinkle on top. Does it come up on the activity chair aerobics? You're trying to fit it in your app or your Fitbit? Sometimes you have to hit the item. With mine, I have, if it's not in there, I have to hit other. Mashburn, I may be late tomorrow. I have a haircut appointment at 1:15. So if hopefully she'll, she likes to talk. But I will get out there as soon as I can. Start without me, but I'll catch up. And if you guys didn't know, I'll bring this up too. 2:30 Eastern time, Monday through Friday, we do a workout on Zoom. We call it Glam Squad because we're so glamorous. And we do it on Zoom with our little pictures, and we share a screen and do a 20-minute Leslie Sansone 1-mile walk. If you're interested in joining us, it doesn't cost you anything. All the information's in the Facebook group with who does what days and how to use the codes to get into Zoom. You just show up and you walk with us. That's it. Nothing not too hard. And you get your fit points or your activity points done. Big pot of ratatouille. Oh, yeah. I can't get in the Fitbit yet. Maybe I have to choose like a different thing. Like I, a lot of times, can't choose. And I just put it on. It's called Other. It just takes everything else. The Julian peanut butter, that didn't. I think that was 3 points. Rayo sauce has been pricey. It was fresh. Wow, that's cheap. So yeah, that's what I would do. Because I have a thing, it's called Other. If it's not on here, I put it on Other, and it tracks my activity. So that's what I would recommend. It all depends, Ms. Beth. I mean, some people will say Fitbit, but honestly, I like the watch because it's just really good with your phone. So that's the reason I like it, and it's good for my purposes, for what I do. So that's what I would say because it's nice not having my phone stuck to me. Like I could just look here, see who's texting me. I can answer my phone on my watch. I could check email. I don't have to have my phone, especially at work. We're not supposed to, so I just go like this. So that's why I like it. But I mean, Fitbits are good too. Redo your assessment because you can't get the blue dot. That's interesting because you would. I mean, unless you're that far off your points. Yeah, I don't think the assessment's going to do anything with your blue dot. Are you not eating the correct points over or under? Oh yeah, people have done treadmills, they've done bikes, whatever you feel like doing. It's totally up to you. Yes, if somebody gives you the link to the recipe, when you hit the link, it brings you into your recipe builder, and there's a little, looks like a flag. You could save it, and it'll save in your builder. The group, you go to in the Facebook group, Dish with Dee's Crew, and all the information is right on the pinned post when you go onto the page. It just gives you the meeting ID and the password to get in. We don't put it here on YouTube. You're a great find. I don't know, did you? Remind me. I never could use my app, my WW app. It just was too much work, so I just didn't bother. So I would say I can't use it. Stevia brown sugars. I don't think I've ever had stevia brown sugar substitute. I've never had it. Is it good? I'm always looking for a new brown sugar. I love Sucre and Gold, but it's all you can get it online. I'm looking for something I could find at the store that if I'm ever out, I could run and grab it. Like I like that one that I had but it supposedly went up in points. I'm not sure. It had 0, 0, 0 for everything. So how does it have points? Not sure I agree with that one. Is there a WW for the Apple Watch, but doesn't do much? Yeah, it doesn't. It's not even worth putting it on, taking a space on your, what do they call it, your dock. I took it off. It just didn't do anything I needed. You could use Siri on your WW app, and you can say, Siri, track my overnight oats, and she will. I didn't like Swerve. I didn't hate it. I just didn't think it was sweet enough. And that's my problem with it. It's just, I felt like it didn't have the sweetness I was looking for. But Sucre and Gold, it was all that in a bag of chips. I really, really enjoy it. Like I said, it's just pricier, and it's just only online. I didn't mind the Lakanto brown sugar. I thought it was okay. It was sweet enough. Again, it was okay. The one I got at the store, I think it was called Truvia. It was a Truvia one. It was some kind of new one that they had, and on the old plan, it was 0. Now, on this plan, it has points. And I need to research it because I got to figure out why. Got a Fitbit Versa. Just wondering if anybody has it, if you like it. Okay, I don't. There you go. Luigi liked her Fitbit Versa. Yes, make my tomato sauce. Yeah, I never, it just didn't work out to track on the thing. Like this was, I don't even know why some things just don't function correctly on there for whatever reason. But that didn't move. Like I said, that was easy enough. When I sat and ate, I tracked and ate. I had a lot of food today. My oatmeal this morning was phenomenal. And I'm having a whole tablespoon of chia seeds because it's 1 point. If I'm gonna pay for them, I'm gonna eat them. Look at Luigi, man. She's on it. Not Sucrin. The other one, the Truvia, had points. Somebody said last night that Sucrin had points. I don't have the bag in front of me. I don't have a bag of it. I'd have to investigate that one. Honestly, there's been some errors in some things with the scanner. So that's why I always say, put it in the calculator. Able to use all my, not a lot of people have not been able to use their points. Yes, if you redo it, you have to accept it. If not, then just redo it again. I don't think you could exit out. I've never tried that. You would have to let me know. You could always redo it again. You could do it as many times as you need to. You can do them 100 times. It'll just, keep. Yes, Jazzy, I love the chia seeds. I'm eating a lot more vegetables, I wouldn't say I'm eating a lot more food. That's it. Sweet complete brown sugar is 0, but Truvia natural sweetener with brown sugar blend is half a teaspoon for 0. I have the sweet complete. So you're saying that is 0? Because that's the one that I have. Oh, I'm a big help. Thank you. Or maybe, actually, it's just this whole conglomerate is who's helping. Down to 1.2. That's awesome. That's wonderful. Oh, gives you the option? Okay. Amanda says you don't have to accept it. What are some veggies that you have tried that really filled you up? Cauliflower? Riced cauliflower. I think it's all the gas in there. Two teaspoons is 0. How about, like, see, I'm looking at a tablespoon. The 0 point foods on the app, the 3 bars, if you hit those 3 bars, in the middle you'll see 0 point food list. And you have to scroll across. If you go on my app from yesterday, I might have it on there. My tutorial, I think I might have that on there. Oh, okay. It's all 0? Okay. Celery juice better not be 1 point. Well, probably because it's juiced celery, and we all know blended fruit and vegetables are points. That's a good point. If you haven't thumbed up the slide, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. That helps out my channel. Filling vegetables. I like zucchini. I think squash is filling. Butternut squash, acorn squash, spaghetti squash. You know, some of the squashes you have to count now because they're considered starchy vegetables, but I have them as 0. Two tablespoons, and then it starts to count. Okay. Well, I make my own cauliflower rice. I just buy the riced cauliflower in the store that has nothing in it. But you have to watch the ingredients in some things. There's oil in there and yada, yada, yada. So, first thing she does is hit the thumbs up. I appreciate that. And I gotta say, these lives, I just so appreciate you guys watching them after the fact. It's been awesome. It's so much easier to do these than the film. I'll be honest. I do have a video coming out tomorrow. Everybody seemed to like the video from last Friday with the full day and the vlog in the middle. So we're going to try that again. It's pretty easy. I just filmed my food today. I'll do a vlog in the morning, and then we'll put it all together as what I have for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and a snack, and my vlog. So we'll try that tomorrow since it's already filmed. Luigi and Lori, I remember, I can't do this without my girls. Yeah, I think it's worth it too. They have different kinds of cauliflower at Trader Joe's. There's several different ones. I had a spicy one. It had points, but man, it was good. Mushrooms are a filling vegetable. I think mushrooms are very filling. Like, get a portobello. I want to make mushroom quesadillas. I saw it on somebody's thing and I went, ooh, that sounded really good. So I'm not gonna lie. I agree with you, Luigi. I agree. It's you guys are quick typers. Just remember, I only have 2 eyes. I tell the kids at school I have 2 in the back of my head, but that's really a lie. Ms. Beth, it just doesn't work for me to do that. It doesn't. It works against me to do it, and it's just you find what works. If I don't know what to weigh, it means I have to behave. I have to live the life. If I get on the scale, then I'll be, ooh, I'm down. I may have a little extra something today, and maybe I was just down by, that blip in time. Like, blip in time goes up. It goes for both. It goes for being too low and being too high. No, it tastes like cauliflower. I think it tastes like cauliflower. Though I like cauliflower. It has the texture of rice, but the flavor of cauliflower. So you have to like cauliflower. Like it's like the cauliflower gnocchi at Trader Joe's. It tastes like cauliflower. It's good, but it tastes like cauliflower. Yes, mushroom and spinach. Ooh, cream spinach. That sounds delicious. Oh, you make your cheese from cashews. Look at you go. Oh, the wingman. That's me. It does. Doesn't it sound good? Mushroom and cake. It just does. It's been in my mind, and my mouth is waters thinking about it. You have a nice evening too, Lorianne. It just, there's no reason to get way more than once a week. If I start becoming obsessed with the number on the scale, then I've changed the whole dynamic of why I'm here. I'm here to get healthy, not to be, what I'm saying, it's not about a number for me. It's about making better choices every day. And yes, the scale goes down because of that. But it's about enjoying my life. It's about eating better, becoming more healthy, but still living. And I can't live if I'm obsessed with, oh, what's the scale going to say? What's the scale going to say? So that's everybody's personal thing. Like, I just don't want to be so scale focused, so number focused. I want to be more, indeed, health focused. That's just how I, attacked getting the goal and all that. That it became, this is why I do it. And the number on the scale, for me, it doesn't matter. If I had, like I said, if I had the best week I could, that's a win. It might not always reflect on that scale, but I know I had the best week that I could. You good night, Jazzy. Hey, Lori's in the house. Yeah, I'll go on there I'll go on there and I'll say, yeah, it's going to say what it's going to say. And I always am very accepting of the number. I don't think I've ever gotten upset, at least not lately anyway. But like I said, for me, it's not about that number. That's not why I do it. Like, oh, I want to be this. I mean, I wish they would let you pick your own goal, because I probably would pick the weight I'm at now, quite honestly. I knew the goal that I had was going to be difficult for me. Yeah, I'm an Italian girl who loves her pasta. It's just who I am. But, we all have our reasons. We all have our little things that we do. So we just going to do the best we can. Like, people say, oh, you going to be tracking the rest of your life? Probably. I don't see that ever changing. I have to be accountable for what I'm eating. Hey, Marjorie. All right, Susan. Oh, excuse me. Oh, so I don't need to yawn. It's been a Monday. You know how Mondays are. They're just exhausting. And it's funny. I wanted to sleep in today. Yesterday, I was like, oh, I was up and raring to go. Not today. Hello, Becky. Life's a journey. I have evolved. I would agree. I guess I couldn't. Every time I joined, being a goal was never an option for me because I weighed so much. I kept saying, well, it's not going to happen. I just need to get into better shape, get back and fit my clothes better. That was always the goal, was to get back into my 16, 18s. And every time I did, every plan they had, I lost 50 pounds. I was just thinking the other day, I've been on consecutive plans. I've been on Points Plus, Smart Points, Freestyle, Green, Blue, and Purple, and these personal points. I've been on the last 5 programs, pretty much, consistently. Wow. Yeah, I agree. It's how much. It is so important to get portions under control. I always say, like, I would eat till I was full. Now I eat till I'm not hungry anymore. I always thought, don't ask me if I'm hungry. Don't ask me if I'm full. Ask me if I'm still hungry. And I've been putting stuff away and saying, because I'm satisfied. Don't know how long it'll last. I'm on a good clip right now. I think tomatoes are a fruit. Yeah, I've been on the last 5 plans, and for me, the freestyle is what really made lifestyle for me. Having all those 0 point foods, but keeping them in check, knowing that I have to keep to a portion of them. 0 points does not mean 0 calories. You have to keep that in your head. And I still don't think that they run that home enough. It's nice to have all these 0 point foods. It's great to have 0 point potatoes. Potatoes have calories. It's nice to have 0 point rice. Rice has calories, especially white rice. So, yeah, it's just hard. Giving people who have a weight problem free for all on food is not always the best idea. Good night, Lisa Ann. Good night, Kelly Ann. All the Anns are leaving. Oh, Kelly Ann's a hello. It's funny. You hear a lot of people say that for freestyle it did them in, and you're not the first one, and you're not going to be the last one. But for me, it just was more lifestyle-ish. But I also had to know that I just couldn't have what I wanted. I had to be diligent about it. Yes, I do a half cup. I'm a little bit higher than you. But yeah, I don't. I can have a full cup. There's no place that says I don't. I can't. But I know that that's really. Well, welcome, Kellyanne. Sorry. Oh, I like several different ones. I'm a little bit of a earring whore and a peanut butter whore. Excuse me. I like PB Fit. I really like PB Fit. It's delicious. I like the one from the Cape May Peanut Butter Company. It's sold out of CapeIslandFoods.com. It's a little shop down the shore that sells their own peanut butter, and they sell powder peanut butter. That's the one I have, like the honey roasted one, and that's one I had today. 1 tablespoon was 0 points. Yes, you can change your weigh-in day on the app. In the where the wheel is, it should say weigh-in or weight. There is, yes. Yes, I always say you should really have your weigh-in day the next day. Like my weigh-in day says Sunday, because when I weigh in on Saturday, my weeklies are still there. But it doesn't always. I mean, if they're in your head, you know how many weeklies you have. Okay, Laura. Good night. Points Plus and Simply Filling. PB Fit was always more points than PB2, but it has more protein in it, and it has more sugar in it. But now I believe it went down a point. It was 2 points a serving. Now I think it's 1 point a serving. I really. Excuse me. Yeah, and now there's Crunchy PB Fit, and I have yet to see that one. And I may have the chocolate. I'm not a real big fan of the chocolate powder peanut butter. I don't know. I just like my peanut butter. Not that I don't like the honey roasted cookie dough. There's one also that I've gotten from Flavored Peanut Butter Company. I want to say Flavored PB Co. There's another one I can't remember off the top of my head. Yeah, but I think I checked it, Becky, and I think it's actually down. I think. Don't quote me on that one. But no, I checked it. I just don't remember. But like I said, sometimes the scanner will scan it, and I'll put the nutritional information, and it's different. There's a lot of issues with that scanner. I'm a little bit worried. Because it's hard to, there's a lot of things to put in that calculator. I don't have time to be in ShopRite putting everything in there. I was scanning bread tonight because I was trying to find bread, and I did get the Dave's Killer Thin. It was two, every other bread was 3 points a slice. Every bread I scanned was 3 points. Not, because I'm looking for two slices of bread. That's just how I roll. I like two. So I went with the thin, and I got 2 for $4. Working on my lunch tomorrow. Took a can of light processed progressive chicken pot pie soup and added a can of green beans. Aw, that sounds yummy. Yeah, I don't know. I just never was a fan of the chocolate. And I love chocolate, but just for some reason I don't dig it in that. From CapeIslandFoods.com. It's called Cape May Peanut Butter Company. They have two different ones. They have honey roasted and butterscotch. They're both amazing. They're not cheap. I think they're like $12 a jar, but it's delicious. Well worth it to me. I went off the program for a bit, but was inspired to rededicate with this. Oh, a lot of people. You're amongst the majority. That's wonderful. 7.6. That's amazing. This 647 went up to 3 points went to 3 points from 2 points. I love that bread. I just don't feel I just want something a little bit more heavier. That's my only problem. I have not been able to find the Hawaiian keto bread. I've been looking none that's not in this area. But I probably won't like it though. I just have that feeling because I don't like any of the keto breads. Low carb bread. That one from Aldi, it was 2 slices for 1 point, was horrid. It was horrid. And I'm not eating it because it's low in point. No. Did I say no? No. It was bad. It was cardboard. Legit. I put French toast. It was French toast cardboard. I put avocado. It was avocado on cardboard. It's just like no matter what I did to it, it didn't help. Oh my God. It just doesn't help. I'll make French toast with it. Worst French toast I've ever had. I'm like, yeah. Good night, Judith. Walmart. My Walmart doesn't have it. I looked it up because I have a Walmart pickup this week. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I'm afraid to try anything. I just couldn't get it down. It was just like, if you don't know, I'm a pasta snob and apparently a bread snob. Oh, that's why that 647 Italian, that was such a find for us. Oh my goodness. That was like giving us bread that was it was delicious. See, that does sound good, but my problem is I want 2 pieces of bread. See, it's all up in here. I want 2 sticking pieces of bread. I know. It's 2 ounces dry when you weigh it. I mean, it's a pain. See, I don't cook my pasta in 2 ounces, so I just measure a cup and call it a day. It's always the way it's always been for me. Trust me on the Grandma Sycamore. It sounds good. I probably would like it. Yeah, my keto bread went to my husband. I said, here, honey. He was like, what did I do? Oh, the Ezekiel bread. Oh, I love Ezekiel. And Trader Joe's has it fresh. Every time I go, I get me. Oh, I love it. It is so good, but it has to be toasted. Yeah. No nut pod creamers. No, where I always see nut pod creamers. Home Goods. I've seen them at Home Goods. Home Goods has a lot of good stuff. Yeah, I'm all about 2 slices. I know. I am who I am. Now, tomorrow I might be having avocado toast. Maybe with the new bread. Shall I? I wanted oatmeal, but I had oatmeal today. So maybe we'll have have avocado toast and eggs tomorrow. See, that's why we're all friends. We're all pasta and bread snobs. Grandma Sycamore. Oh well, maybe I'm thinking of a different. There is a nut. There is a pod that's not refrigerated that's in there. It might not be the same ones. I don't drink coffee, so I cannot offer advice on creamers. I apologize. I'm a teetotaler. I can tell you that skinny syrups are really good in coffee, though. I will tell you that. But yeah, and I need to go through my skinny syrup inventory. Apparently, I need to go find that box. God, no, maybe there's a gingerbread in there I didn't even know I had. I have a problem. I'm Denise, and I have a skinny syrups problem. Okay. Okay, nut pods. Okay, I thought I saw it in there. I mean, I didn't buy it because I don't need it, but I remember seeing it in there. Yes, Ezekiel went down. I love Ezekiel bread. The sesame is my favorite. I've had the cinnamon raisin. That was good, too. I don't know the points on that, though. Sourdough bread. Whey creams. I love bread. Yes, LaCanto does have a powdered peanut butter. Yes, they do. Oh, I'm telling you, and it's fresh, Rosalie. It's not frozen because my store only sells Ezekiel in the freezer because I keep my Ezekiel in the freezer, by the way, because it will mold. And if you have oats as 0 points, you should make the Grace's oat bread. It's so good. I may be making one next week since I have oats 0. I may make some with. I do have. I'm not gonna have room with Thanksgiving. Maureen, hello. I know. My husband always puts too much. I always say do a teaspoon, mix it, taste it, and then do another teaspoon. Hey, Maureen, did you find out about the Sucre and Gold points? There's Maureen's Planet. She's a fellow WWer. She used to be on the green plan. She's getting close to gold. She only has a few pounds left. So let's go check her out and cheer her on. She has her own planet. Remember, if you're not subscribed, you cannot chat. So if you're here, why can't I chat, Dee? Because you have to hit the subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything to be subscribed. So love to have you as part of the community. And don't forget to give a thumbs up to this live. It helps out everybody. Well, actually, only helps out me. What am I saying? Everybody. I don't know. All right. I'm just, because I don't have a bag, so I can't. I don't have a bag. I could go online and look at the back of a bag and figure it out, but I thought, it's okay. I might just have to go on there because I'm very sick about a lot of these things going up. Like, I get things go up. I do. But this stuff, there's no sugar in it. Why are you punishing me by making my sweeteners go up? It's just sad. That new one I found at the store went up. I'm not happy about that. And it was on sale this week for $2 off. Yes, I did buy a bag. And yes, I'm not going to count it. Okay, I said it out loud. I'm sorry. Did you hear that? Maybe you didn't hear. Maybe y'all missed it. But yeah. You don't become lifetime if you're only digital. You have to be a meetings person. Unless they change that, I would say chat with a coach. They may change it now that there's not many meetings around, but you had to go into meetings and you had to lose at least, I think, like 5 or 10 pounds. Hey, Lori, just home from work. That's right. Luigi and I, that's why we get along. We're from the, I didn't gain weight eating that. Still the same. Points for the Sucre and Gold. I'm trying to. Sometimes, Becky, 5 pounds at least. Oh, okay. Still the same. You have to be 5 pounds at least. You have to go into meetings having to lose 5 pounds, If you do 5 pounds at a meeting, you can become lifetime. I think it's worth it for the free e-tools, you know. They may not. But if they don't have meetings in people's areas, how can they become lifetime if they can't get to a meeting? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, they're giving the people that are over an hour away from places free e-tools for another year. So I'm not sure, you know. Oh, I know the snacklings. I love the snacklings. Did you ever try the dessert ones? No, I am 4 pounds above goal, and I have to pay $14.95. And you know what? That's the rules, and I'm totally fine with that. I will be doing WW in a few weeks. Only the digital plan. I don't believe you can go in there to do digital only. I don't believe. I don't. Oh, to me, like if you want to buy like the food, you can. I would think, but you can't go in there to purchase your. Is that what you're asking? I missed the key for the lifetime. They didn't have the key anymore. I got a bar thing. I was very depressed. Yeah, see, Becky, you could shop. You can go in there and buy the products. You just can't stay for the meetings. Well, once you're lifetime, you're always lifetime, but you have to pay when you go in the first time as to like recharge all that. But oh, our meeting was crazy on Saturday. Yes, the cinnamon churro, they are good. It's like a sweet treat. I do love them, and they made them permanent, which is nice. Yeah, like I said, I'm fine with that. But when my franchise wanted to charge me $54, yeah, I did have a little bit of a problem with that. Yes, now Dawn Ray doesn't have any meetings within 5 hours of her. So what happens to somebody like her? Interesting. I don't know. Oh, it is definitely a life's journey. Yep. You have to make sustainable changes. That's why I fit in cake, because I'm going to eat it. And if it's a lifestyle and a thing for life, I have to have cake in my life. It's just who I am. And, you know, like Christmas is coming. It means cookies are coming. I'm good at Thanksgiving. It's the Christmas cookies that get me every year. So, yeah, I'm a little bit worried. I won't gonna lie. Christmas has me worried. International is the original, and they would sold off little franchises, and the franchises purchase through the international, but they can make their own rules and their own prices. So I would say if stay with international, just just a little PSA. Just saying. You get the better deals. You get, it's the original plan. It's just, I don't know. What more can I say? I got so many. We can be here all night talking why I don't like franchise. But that's where I got to go, so I can't say too many negative things. Oh, beef brisket. Isn't that stuff amazing? Nothing like a good piece of brisket. Yum. Yep. I always say, track it, move on, and enjoy it. Because you know what? In life, briskets, it's a necessity. You got to have it once in a while. I had a half a patty melt on Saturday. We split a patty melt. Was absolutely amazing. It should say international, or when you go look it up in the find a studio, you'll know there. Lose it like you're gonna live it. Yep. Now, I will say, yeah, you might not lose as fast. Might take you a little bit longer, but you're eating food, your kind of way, and with your rules. So I always think it's so worth it. Now she has me thinking of brisket. Oh, I love brisket. Yeah, there isn't a lot. There isn't many. You're right. There isn't many franchises. They're mostly international. Like when you go on your WW app and hit search the studio, pretty much the international ones come up. The franchises do. It's just they're kind of like hidden because they don't advertise the franchise, which they shouldn't. But well, my goodness, it's 8:30 already. This has been a fast hour. Well, I thank you all for joining me tonight. It's always fun to spend an hour with you and go over our day and go over what worked and what didn't and what went crazy. It is. That's the cycle you have to break, the diet cycle, because you're always going to be in that constant cycle of food is bad. I can't have this. I can't have that. You can have whatever you want. You just can't have that much of it. Moderation is always the key. I have never done a mug cake with a Kodiak corn. I do have a corn muffin in a mug, though. I will say that up on the channel. That's pretty gosh darn good. That's right, Len. Don't forget to give a thumbs up for this live before you leave. I so appreciate it. I will see you all tomorrow night. I am thinking we're not going to be doing a Zoom for a while. I'm going to hold off on the Zooms on Wednesdays, and we're just going to do lives here. So, for the time being, I will reassess at a later date. But right now, we're just going to stick with the lives here on the tube. It's just a little bit easier, quite honestly. Y'all have a great day. Have a great night. Have a great day tomorrow. I will see you tomorrow night. And remember, we're only one meal away from being back on track. Don't wait a few days. If you fall off the wagon, don't get upset. You pick yourself off. You dust yourself off. You fix your tiara, and you get your ass back on that wagon. And you sit there, be all proud, and ride that horse again. So I will talk to you all tomorrow. Have a great rest of your night. If you haven't joined my Facebook group, Dish with D's Crew, there's a link down below. Please feel free to join us over there. It doesn't cost you anything. If you haven't subscribed here, hit that subscribe button. We'd love to have you as part of our permanent community. You could chat here. You could leave comments. Doesn't cost you anything either. And I will talk to you all tomorrow. Good night.